Hey, hey! It's not even making any noise. All right, let's start with that. Welcome to Wow, That's Nuts. What the hell is that? Are you? I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's not working. Anyway, it's summertime here in New England. We're doing good. Are we recording? Yeah, we are. Are you recording too?
Yeah, I'm recording. I think so.
Well. Welcome back, everybody. Another week. The release date of this one is July 14th. That's right in the smack dab in the middle of summer. Everybody enjoying your summer? You got your shorts on? You got your sunscreen? We're going to do a little song about that later.
Yep.
But first of all, let's pay our respects to someone in our community that we lost recently, Lisa Gurley. She was a very good friend of ours back in the day when we were playing a lot of shows, and she would come to all of the events in around Providence and take pictures of all the artists for free, right?
Yeah, nobody, she wouldn't accept anything from anyone anyway. She just loved doing it. And I don't think people realize that we have documented footage of us and photos of all of us, all the bands for decades worth. She's been doing this since the 80s.
Yeah.
And she was one of those people that she was so supportive of the music scene that she, in my honest opinion, she kept that scene going because it made people just feel seen and heard and just wanted and just to see that somebody showed up to your shows all the time and I knew her on a personal level too. Michelle and I really got to know her through all the years. And
it was like a given. Every time we did a show, we knew she was going to be there taking pictures, and we looked forward to that. And it's a shame that she's gone.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like the end of an era for us, and it was the whole era of music, being in the music scene as an original band. So that's why I think it's hurting all of us, because it just feels like a big part of that is going to be gone or missing, you know?
Yeah. She had a lot of cool stories too. Like the story of Ian Astbury from the Cult cooking pancakes in her kitchen. Eggs.
He was cooking eggs, and she woke up and she was really mad. She's like, that really made me upset. She something would just get in her brain, and she'd fixate on it. She'd be like, oh, this is awful. And whatever reason, she just decided she hated him forever. And she had them stay over at her house apparently after their show, and then she woke up. She's like, that jerk just decided to go in my kitchen and start making eggs. And I can see him doing it too. I have to cook fried eggs.
Hey, watch out. These eggs are on fire.
Oh my God. Yeah,
anyway.
But there'll never be enough, if you think about it, of unique people, there'll never be another Lisa ever again.
Yeah. Yeah, she was very special.
Yep.
We'll miss her. So you did something pretty exciting over this past weekend. You judged the air guitar competition?
Yeah. It was at first I was like, I don't know what this is. What is this going to be about? But
so they asked us to judge this competition for air guitar, and we were like, what? And I couldn't do it because I had a gig that night, but you ended up doing it, and you said it was pretty awesome.
It was so awesome. I mean, what they stand for, and the fact that I had no idea that this air guitar competition has been going on for 16 years. Me and the other judges there were kind of like, do we live under a rock? I didn't know anything about this.
Longer than that. It's the Air Guitar World Championship began in 1996 as a humorous sideshow at the Oulu Music Video Festival in Oulu, Finland. What started as a local joke has since evolved into a globally recognized sport designed to promote world peace. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I think it's been going on for 16 years within the New England scene, in Boston.
Oh, okay.
But what really stood out to me was the fact that the energy in that room, and everybody was just having such a great time. It was so positive, and the performers were just funny and awesome. So it's just right up our alley of it's totally our type of thing.
Yeah, I wish I could have been there.
I know, and There were people I met that have gone to this every single year, and before it started, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna see." They're like, "This is one of the most entertaining things you're gonna see," and I was just like, I'm thinking to myself, "Yeah, I don't know about that," but it was like. It just really was. And Mike, who put the whole thing together, he's just got the most awesome personality. He won years ago, and he did a little performance, and you can see that he's just like, he has it like down pat, like just how to position the guitar. Like, you'd swear he was playing it. And I was like, so they warned us too. They were like, "You're gonna get booed by the audience when you don't give the right score," because you had to score between a 4.0 and a 6.0 was like the highest, and I didn't give anybody in the fours. I wasn't gonna do that, but I don't remember how many people I gave a 6, maybe 3, because they deserved it. That they were just really good. It's about the entertainment. Think about it. It's like improv. It's so.
Well, they're not actually playing guitar, so what else is there? They got to be entertaining.
Yeah. But I was like looking to see too, like one guy I told when the mic got passed to me, I was like, "Dude, you lost your guitar when you went in the audience."
You dropped it.
I was like, "You dropped it.
Pick up your guitar, buddy."
Yeah, but it was really, really fun and cool. Aside from the fact that I have not driven to Boston by myself probably since the dumb idiotic years that I used to go out. Well, we used to play out there all the time. You still do.
Yeah.
But I haven't been out there. Like, I had 2 boyfriends back to back in all of my 20s driving to Boston. So I could go through that whole city with my eyes closed. Now, I was having a panic attack, dude, just sitting in on the Mass Pike. And the World Cup traffic was going on. And I was just like,
Yeah. Speaking of that, so the reason I couldn't do it is I had a gig. My cover band Inside Out had a gig at Lansdowne Pub in Boston, which for those of you who don't know is on the same street as Fenway Park, MGM Grand or MGM Music Hall, and House of Blues. And the World Cup game, the first World Cup game, is going on at the same time. So there was a baseball game at Fenway. There was somebody at MGM, like a huge artist, and there was the World Cup thing going on. So we get there to set up, and it's just like crazy. So we finally load in and stuff, and the sound person was like, "Yeah, you guys are going to go on at 10." And I was like, "Dude, there's no way we're going on at 10. This game is still going on." And every single person in the bar is watching the game, and they were broadcasting it on the stage.
Yeah.
So we had to like duck underneath the video screen while we were setting up, because if we didn't, we were going to get stabbed. And everyone was like, watching the game and going, "USA, USA." And it was really cool to see that many people like come together and be like a cohesive, like, especially the fact that a lot of the people there were from like Europe and stuff. So the combination of that and all that was going on. We were like, "Dude, there's no way we're going on at 10 o'clock. And then, the sound person was like, "Okay, 10:30. I was like, "Listen, if we go on at 10:30 while this game is still going on, we're all getting stabbed. You too." So she was like, yeah, all right, we'll wait till the game's done. So we had to deal with that. But it was pretty awesome. I'm not a huge sports fan by any means, but it was cool to see that many people come together and like root for USA, I guess.
How long did you sit in traffic for? And then you have to drive around and find a parking spot.
No, I always get one ahead of time.
How? Oh, you buy a parking spot?
Yeah.
See, I was in Medford. I don't even think you can do that. I was kind of the outskirts of Boston.
You can do that anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
Spot Hero, people. If you're looking to buy a parking spot ahead of time, go on Spot Hero. It's a great app.
See, that's how long it's been for me. I didn't even know something like that existed.
I just found out a few years ago.
Oh.
But anyway, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you taught me the whole thing about putting in the GPS ahead of time if you want to make it somewhere.
I thought that was common knowledge, but
No, I didn't know that. I had no idea that if you put in you need to be somewhere at 7 o'clock, it's going to tell you the best route. But it still didn't give me, in my opinion, it still didn't give me the best route. Or maybe there just is no other way to get around going on the Mass Pike. I had to get on the Mass Pike.
Yeah, you pretty much have to.
Mm-hmm.
And then speaking of GPS, I also played a corporate party in Vermont on Saturday. So I had to go up there wicked early and check in, set up. And then we went back to a hotel, which was like 10 minutes away from the venue, hang out for a couple hours and then go back to the venue. So I go to leave my hotel and put the address of the venue in my GPS and I have no service. So I'm like, what the hell do I do? I'm going to be late for this party. I'm going to ruin the whole thing because I'm the idiot that doesn't have service, and I'm not going to make it to the party in time.
That's the worst feeling in the world.
Thankfully, I kind of remembered, like, I had gone to the venue first, so I kind of remembered a little bit, like, how to get there. And then halfway there, my GPS finally kicked on and got me there the rest of the way. But I would have been screwed.
Oh God.
Yeah, the feeling of anxiety is the worst when
you're like when that happens, that kind of stuff happens to me. See, that's what happened to me going to Anne Marie's house in 2016 for the first time. She lives way up in the Appalachian Mountains in Massachusetts, in Coleraine, Mass. And so I remember getting out there and the GPS did the same thing. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, I'm going to die out here. Like, and then it just all of a sudden just kicked back in again. And it, just by like the grace of God.
Yeah, that's pretty scary when that happens.
That was around the time that Johnny was working for a GPS company. And he gave me one to go home that wouldn't do that. It was like the old school, like you.
Yep.
And thank God he did that.
That's pretty nerve-wracking, especially when you got to be somewhere and people are counting on you.
Yeah.
Not fun.
It's like I realized the other night too how much of an introvert I turned into in the last like 8 years of like working from home and not doing a lot of driving because I work from home. And then I don't play in a band anymore on weekends. And then when I have to go out and like actually socialize for like 5-6 hours, I came home and I felt like I got drunk. And then the next day I felt like I had a hangover because of the nerves of driving there and the nerves like I'm like, what has happened to me?
You're getting old, man.
Oh my God. But no, I mean, I think it's just because I'm not used to any of that. It took everything out of me. I was like, whew, I used to be able to go in and do this. I mean, obviously fueled by alcohol back in the day, you could do anything, but like, it's so weird when like, you're not doing that. And then you're just an old fart. And then you got to go back in and just like try to be cool for an entire night and smile and laugh. Like my cheeks hurt from just like smiling and laughing the whole time. I was like, man, I was like, and
so you're used to scowling at home is what you're saying.
No, it's a lot. And then I was thinking like, I was like, maybe I always was an introvert and like mom and dad sort of was like, no, get up on the stage, put that leotard on, come on. Or I just changed. I think it's the latter.
I just realized I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Did you?
Yes.
I got to go do that real quick. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I didn't want to have calls pop up while in the middle of the broadcast here. So we're back. So we were talking about how you're an old introvert now, and you can't leave the house without freaking out.
Pretty much. And then they did this whole study on women that are going through menopause. Apparently, a lot of us are experiencing anxiety attacks all of a sudden again in the car. Did we already talk about this? And we're having anxiety attacks in the car because our equilibrium is totally off because of hormones, thyroid, all this that. Anyway, it's all.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's not.
Let's do a little song about that.
I wake up in the morning with a feeling of dread. I don't want to leave, I'd rather stay in bed. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but I know I have to socialize and don't know what to say. I can't go out, I can't go out, I can't go out, and here's why. I had Taco Bell and my ass is on fire. My car won't start and I got a flat tire. I ate too much, my clothes won't fit. I guess I'll stay home and continue to shit. I can't come out, I'm quite concerned. I was playing with my dog and I got severe wrong, but my doctor says this pink guy is really contagious. I put on an eye patch, but that seems outrageous. Introvert, I just wanna stay home. Introvert, I just wanna be alone. Introvert, I just heard the doorbell. Introvert, I'm dining in the stairwell. Introvert, introvert, introvert.
Speaking of introvert, you were just telling me the other day about how you stay home and research Lake Michigan all the time.
It's my newest obsession. So I typically like get in these like phases where I have to learn all I can learn about something. And right now it's like anything historical or like weird or creepy or something like that. And so now it's Lake Michigan. Have you heard anything about Lake Michigan?
Yeah, Lake Michigan spans 22,400 square miles and holds over 1,100 cubic miles of water. Despite looking like a tranquil inland sea, it features the world's largest freshwater sand dunes, a deepwater triangle with eerie disappearances, and hundreds of perfectly preserved shipwrecks. It also houses a Bermuda Triangle. The Michigan Triangle is localized area in the lake notorious for strange and unexplained disappearances, including aircraft dropping out of the sky and ships vanishing.
But before we looked it up, did you know anything about had you ever heard about Lake Michigan?
No. All I know about it is like when we went to Chicago that time in February and walked up to the shore of it, it was like below zero and we were freezing our asses off, and then we were like, all right, I've seen enough, let's go back to the hotel.
It is just like the creepiest thing. Like people that live near Lake Michigan or on it, they're like, you can't go swimming in it. It basically will take you in, and like apparently the temperature of this lake, it's a lake, so think about that too, but it acts like an ocean, and like it will take you in, and the water is like 30 degrees all year round.
No thanks.
And then like all the other things people have seen in that lake, the experiences they've had, like something went on.
The eastern and southern shores boast the largest freshwater sand dunes in the world. Formations like the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lake Shore in Michigan tower up to 400. They tower up to 400 feet above the water. That seems pretty cool. I would like to see that. It also has a Stonehenge of its own in the northern parts of the lake near Traverse City. Divers found an underwater Stonehenge-like rock formation. One of the stones even featured a carving that resembles a mastodon, an extinct animal that roamed the area thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
So when the continents like broke, whatever that was called again, because I'm not very smart and I can't remember it.
What? The continents broke?
What was it called?
I don't know.
Anyway, when that happened, and it formed what is now like North America, South America, and over here, it was all together at one point. So heaven only knows like what the heck, all that is with the mastodon. And I mean, it's creepy. And anything that's had history, like the Appalachian Mountains, the Lake Michigan, all these stuff went on at those, way underneath, there's like history there. So who knows? Like, but the other thing I'm learning about is how many people have gone missing, and they just like literal like.
I'm gonna put this down because it's making noise.
Yeah, like how many people and boats and the shipwrecks.
No, that's part of it too. They said there's ghost ships, vanishing vessels, and massive sinkholes in Lake Michigan, and missing aircrafts too.
Yeah. So where is it all going?
Where's it going? Where'd you go, buddy?
Underground tunnel to hell or something. I don't know. I mean, it's just nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my latest obsession. And anybody that doesn't know about Lake Michigan, you can find people have done so many documentaries about it, and it's just really crazy stuff, interesting stuff. And you'll go down that rabbit hole, and you just want to find out everything you can about it.
Remember when we were kids, we used to not give a crap and swim in any body of water at all, like ponds, rivers, lakes, the ocean. And now now I'm just freaked out. Every time I see a river or a pond, all I think of is like snapping turtles and leeches and snakes.
Well, not only that, the water stinks. Like we were kids, we just didn't care. Like,
yeah.
You know how you go like near a pond and it just reeks of like dirty fish and like,
yeah.
And then like, I'm thinking to myself, because we got plenty of them around here that you don't have to pay to.
What, dirty fish? Hey, get your dirty fish over here.
That you don't have to pay to go all the way down to the beach. And I'm thinking like, I can't do this anymore. It stopped being cool to me when I was like in my early 30s, and Ding Dong and I went over to Litchfield County, and we went in this lake called Interlochen, and when we'd swim, you could feel the branches like hitting your legs. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I don't know what's under there.
Yeah, that freaks me out for sure. It always did, but I didn't give a crap when I was little, and now just the thought of it like skeeves me out.
And the lake spiders, have you ever seen the size of those things?
Yeah.
That's enough. Snakes, lake spiders, and yeah. And when we were kids, we could have cared less. Now, as we're older, we're just like, oh no, oh god.
But anyway, that doesn't stop us from enjoying summer, especially in New England. You can still enjoy summer and go to the beach and stuff, and not have to worry about leeches and snapping turtles.
Yeah,
let's do a little song about summer in New England.
Okay.
Bust out your shorts, it's summer. Hang on the porch, it's summer. Crank the AC, it's summer. My energy bill's a bummer. Get your clam cakes and chowder. Crank up the beach tunes louder. 2-3 cold beers and a grinder. Leave all your cares behind you. Boat shoes, lobster rolls, Dell's lemonade, fried dough, Fenway seagulls, fireflies, construction loan, ice cream, yard sales, boardwalk fries, thunderstorms, tourists, bonfires, humidity, sunburn, wicked, wicked hot. It's a New England summer.
Summer!
It's a New England summer.
Summer!
All right, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.